Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. Today with me is Chef Alex.
Hello.
And Amy is physically here, however, she's sleeping right now. Why? Because, well, she worked graves last night, so I can't really rely on her. So today we're going to make some honey garlic sauce, and we're making this for our pork tenderloin that we're going to be making later. I'm going to make Amy do it because I'm not feeling too great right now. So she's going to do that, but I'm going to make the sauce. Sound exciting? I think so.
I think so too.
So please hit the like, share, subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel. I really need the hits on that. So first off, I'm going to turn my oven on to about there. So a little bit more than I'm going to put it on 6. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in here. You don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. And I'm going to put some margarine in. Some people would say butter, but you know what? Butter's not necessarily the greatest for you. So I'm going to wait for that to start cooking down a little bit. Now, I've seen a lot of people say, you know, like, hey, you need to put in ketchup. If you're going to put ketchup in, forget making this, go buy your own. Don't make it. You're wasting your time. It's just a waste.
Yeah, don't put ketchup in it.
Don't put ketchup in anything. It's garbage. If you really feel that you want a tomato base on something, get some tomato based or paste, sorry, and then spice it up a little bit yourself. You don't need to do that. It's a complete and utter waste.
The only thing I use ketchup for is fries and hot dogs.
Yeah, like ketchup is just loaded with sugar. It's a condiment. Lupin, I don't need any extra helpers in the kitchen right now. This is Lupin, my roommate's kitten. She's only several months old. She's more like a dog than a cat. It really is. Alright, so I've got some minced ginger. Not exactly what I thought I was getting. Amy told me she got me some I'm going to put 2 good spoonfuls of that in there. And I need to find the garlic that she said she got me. Well, I'm going to be putting a lot of garlic in this because honestly, I like garlic. And this is a really good garlic dish. So if you can get the paste, it's a whole lot better.
Saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, and honestly, you can get it as paste or you can get it already minced. It's just as good, really it is.
And I think buying the paste is actually cheaper than buying fresh garlic. Depends.
It is and it isn't.
Depends, yeah.
It depends. And I'm going to put some honey in. Now I've seen a lot of people start sticking a lot of sugar in here. You
don't need that.
No, you don't, because honestly, honey provides more than enough sweetness. Now that's starting to heat up here. I'm going to put that between 4 and 5.
And honey has natural sugars.
Yeah, and it's a lot better for you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if your recipe calls for sugar, you're better off deciding honey, because it's just way better. Give it a couple cracks of black pepper. I'm not adding any salt to it. Don't really feel it's needed here. So it does need some soy sauce, so I'm going to use 2 types. And this is why we're not adding salt, because we do need soy sauce for this. I'm using sweet soy sauce, and then I'm also using regular soy sauce.
Yeah, it's already starting to smell really good.
And honestly, sometimes if you already have this stuff in the house, and most of us do anyways, it's better just to make this yourself. It's way better to make this yourself. Because if you make it yourself, then you're gonna save yourself a little bit of money. And I know exactly what I have in this. I'm going to take a glass, I'm going to put some baking powder in. Probably a little bit more than I wanted. Yeah, just take some water. Take my spoon and I'm just going to stir it up. Set that there. Amy told me she's going to do dishes today, and she hasn't. She just got off a grave shift. She's pretty tired, so I mean, I'm not going to blame bitch about it. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be really fair.
Yeah, she just got off a grave shift like a few hours ago.
Oh yeah. So I'm just going to reduce down to 3. It doesn't. And the best part about making this, it doesn't take that long. So we're just going to stir this up here. The baking soda, baking powder, that generally or cornstarch, you can do that too. And what that generally does, it helps get things a little bit more, thick, thickens your sauce up. You know, if you need a little bit more, put a little bit more in. But this is going to start thickening up a little bit quicker once we take this off the heat here, which is going to be very soon. It doesn't need a whole lot. We just want to make sure that we're taking our time to stir in here. And this will go right into our, and that's going to go right into our pork tenderloin once we're ready to cook it tonight. So I'm not cooking right away. It's going to stay here. It's going to go well. So hit our likes, share, subscribe button. We really appreciate you being here, and I hope you guys have a great day.